ঠিক আছে বের করতে আসা কিন্তু স্পন্সর মধ্যে আপনি మరి ఆరం చేశారా?
Sir, shall we start, sir? Sir, Principal, sir, shall we start, sir?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can
Shall we start, sir?
You can start.
A very good evening to one and all gathered here. Innovation begins with the curiosity, and curiosity sparks the path to discovery. Today, we gather to explore ideas that push boundaries, technologies that redefine possibilities, and the insights that shape the future we all dream of. We, the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, take immense pleasure in welcoming you all to this AICT ATAL sponsored 6-day faculty development program on AI-driven solution for sustainable development, a faculty development perspective. Over the next 6 days, renowned experts will share their knowledge and ideas, helping us explore how AI can drive societal and industrial growth. We are truly honored by this esteemed gathering and believe this FTP will be a valuable platform for learning, collaboration, and inspirations. With the hearts united across the screen, let us begin our session with a praise song, inviting peace, wisdom, and blessing upon us all. Now, I would like to welcome Ms. Joshini from third year ADS to praise song.
प्रभो गणपते परिपूर्ण வாழ்வருள்வாயே प्रभो गणपते परिपूर्ण வாழ்வருள்வாயே प्रभो गणपते 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 சார்ந்து வணங்கி துதி பாடி ஆடி உன்னன் சன்னதி சரணடைந்தோமே சார்ந்து வணங்கி துதி பாடி ஆடி உன்னன் சன்னதி சரணடைந்தோமே சார்ந்த சித்த சௌபாக்கியங்கள் யாவையும் தந்தருள் சர்க்குரு நீயே சார்ந்த சித்த சௌபாக்கியங்கள் யாவையும் தந்தருள் சர்க்குரு நீயே பிரபோ கணபதி பரிபூரண வாழ்வருள்வாயே பிரபோ கணபதி கணபதி கணபதி.
Thank you, Joshini. To officially open today's program with the words of warmth and respect. Now, I would like to invite Dr. B. Kiran Bala, HOD of AI Department, to welcome the gathering.
A very pleasant evening to everyone present here. On behalf of our institution, it gives me an immense pleasure to extend a warm and cordial welcome to all of you to this faculty development program. First and foremost, I like to extend my heartfelt respect and warm welcome to our esteemed Chairman Dr. K. Ramakrishnan sir and Executive Director Dr. S. Kupusamy sir, our Joint Secretary Mr. K.R. Charan sir. Though they are unable to be with us in this evening, their constant encouragement, guidance, and support have always been driving force behind every initiative of our institution. And I take this opportunity to respectful welcome our beloved Principal Sir, Dr. D. Srinivasan Sir, whose support and academic leader continue to strengthen our institution and always a motivating factor for us to do every innovating thing for our department. Really thankful to you, sir, at this moment. A special word of welcome to our coordinators Faisal sir, as well as the committee members Karthik sir, Dharni ma'am, and Sankari ma'am, with all our esteemed faculty members for their continuous dedication. And it is indeed our honor to extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. S. Balaji, Professor, Department of CSE, Panimalar Engineering College, Chennai. We are grateful to you, sir, for accepting our invitation and joining us today to share your expertise and insights. I also take this moment to welcome our participants who are all faculty members from various disciplines. Your presence enriched this program and add greater value to today's session. Once again, I extend my heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you. Let us look forward to productivity and enlightening evening ahead. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. A good leader takes a little more than his share of the blame, a little less than his share of the credit. Now, I would like to call upon our respected principal, sir, to address the gathering.
Very good evening to one and all. It's very happy indeed to meet you all in this evening. So the senior people and many professors, around 96 have joined as of now. So I have to thank them for joining in this ATAL FDP, online FDP program. I'm very happy that for the first session is chaired by Dr. S. Balaji, Professor, CSE Department, Panimalar Engineering College, Chennai. And I have to thank the AICTE ATAL for granting us this FDP. So we have already done a few FDPs, and this is one more FDP on this new area, that is sustainable development. That is AI-driven solution for sustainable development and faculty development perspective. So the world is moving towards the sustainable development, the 17 important goals of the sustainable development. Every country is working on it, and our country is also working towards it to improve a lot of current and important aspects like poverty, food security, a lot of things. And our guest is also going to talk about ending poverty and reducing inequality. And another topic is food security. So a lot of things are there, and almost all the sustainable goals are going to be covered in this FDP. So I ask or request all the faculty members to make use of it and enrich your knowledge and be part of the improvement of the sustainable development. That is my request on behalf of our college and institution. I'm requesting. So again, I thank the members for giving me this opportunity to say a few words. Thank you. Good evening.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Greatness is often found in quiet dedication and the steady pursuit of knowledge. Our chief guest today reflects this spirit, a scholar and mentor whose work continues to inspire. Now, I would like to invite Mr. M.K. Muhammad Faisal, Assistant Professor of AML, to give us an introduction about our esteemed chief guest.
Good evening, everyone. With immense honor and delight, I take this opportunity to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. S. Balaji. Dr. S. Balaji is a professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Panimalar Engineering College, Chennai, with our 16 years, over 16 years of teaching and research experience. He holds a PhD in computer science and engineering from Anna University and has specialized expertise in information security, wireless sensor network, network security, and machine learning. A prolific researcher, he has published numerous papers in Scopus, Web of Science, and SCI Index Journal, and has also contributed chapters in reputed international books. His innovative contribution includes patent in areas like artificial intelligence and IoT application. He has also been instrumental in guiding research scholars at Annamalai University and successfully mentoring projects that bridge the gap between academic research and real world application. In addition, he has played a vital role in shaping institutional growth through his responsibility in NBA accreditation, NARF innovation initiatives, and national level hackathons such as Smart India Hackathon. His dedication to knowledge sharing, innovation, and student development makes him an inspiration to all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm and wholehearted welcome to a leader, a mentor, and a inspiration to many, Dr. S. Balaji.
Thank you, sir. Great ideas don't just inform, they ignite change. Today, we are privileged to listen to thoughts and the theme that defines the humanity's progress, ending poverty and reducing inequality. With great honor, we invite our esteemed chief guest, Dr. S. Balaji, to kindly share his valuable insights with us.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I hope my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So before we start, I would like to thank the management of the K. Ramakrishna College, and I would like to thank Dr. B. Kiran Bala for giving me this opportunity for this session. Okay, so may I share this PDF, ma'am? Like whether they could see the sharing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will check it out. Whether my screen is shared, ma'am, or
Sir, we can't see your screen, sir.
okay. Just a minute, I'm unable to share. I think some permission has to be given. You can make me as a presenter.
Sir, yes, sir. We will give a permission, sir.
Yeah.
We gave permission, sir.
Okay. I'll check it out. Only meeting organizers and presenters can share.
Okay. The sharing is enabled.
Sir, can you able to share now, sir?
I think now you can see the
Yes,
screen.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So, very good evening to one and all. We will start this session. Before I like to know about, I would like to showcase this. What are our SDG goals? So, hope we all know that, but we will have a small recap on this. Like it starts from no poverty, zero hunger, good health, quality education, gender equality, clean water sanitation, affordable and clean energy. So similarly, we have 17 goals as the principals are said. There are 17 goals. So why? So the main motto of this SDG is to make the country in a prosperative way, in an improvisation in all the areas, all the thematic areas. I'm this website is unstats.un.org provides the data. Department of Economic and Social Affairs. So it provides statistics on the countries with respect to the United Nations. So if you choose here, if you choose here and we type India, it it showcases some items in with respect to our SDG goals. Say for example, if we see about 10, so it showcases many information. So main motto by 2030, the United Nations says is like we need to focus on all these areas, and we have to improvise all these 17 goals. So by 2030, there should be sustainable income growth of bottom. They have to improvise. So with respect to the this 10th SDG goal. So which means that we have to reduce the inequality. Our point of view, we should not have inequality concern itself. We all are very equal to us. So in that way only you have to think. So with respect to that, the United Nations is making up many kind of kind of things, many kind of schemes, many kind of programs, many kind of flagship programs. It is being conducted. So let's move on to the AI-driven solutions for ending poverty and reducing inequalities. So it is something like a kind of conceptual approach we are going to see today. So as the logo indicates, there should be no poverty, and there should be there should be reduced inequalities. So these are our agenda. So in terms of context and problem landscape, how this SDG is being focused, and how the AI concepts and the ecosystem is being developed with respect to the AI concepts. And there are some roadmaps to perform these goals. And we have some reference architectures and steps to be followed to focus and work on this SDG goal with respect to AI. Yeah, so the overview of the SDG is, the first thing is SDG 1, no poverty. So there should be end poverty in all its forms everywhere. So the objective here is they have to reduce, or there should be a statement that say for example India is focusing on no poverty, means they have to bring the statement or bring the real fact that in 2030 they have to make some solutions to focus on this SDG 1. So SDG 10 is reduced inequalities. Of course, it is going to, as I said earlier, it is something like we have to be treated. The people has to be treated in an equal manner. Okay, irrespective of the countries, the people has to be treated in an equal manner. So there are many kind of approaches here. So the poverty is multidimensional. Yes, of course. Say in any scenario, if a person if an earthquake occurs, the rich people may go poor by losing their lands, losing their money, losing their kind of infrastructure. So whatever it may be, it has to support the system where this poverty has to be reduced, or it has to be said as a no statement in a way. So what our AI role plays here? So there are many databases, many data sets available. So as I shown here, if we need to want some kind of data, so this is called UN Data Commons. So it provides actually the data with respect to the SDGs. So here, if we type our, say for example, we type India, it provides many information here. Say for example, if I click this any statement here, yeah. So just it is giving some data with respect to 2020, 2022. It starts from 2011. So there are kind of information which is available here. So if you click on this global SDG database, it gives, just a minute. So it goes to the data portal where we can get the data, and we can work on the machine learning algorithms to provide about these. I mean, to focus on predictions, to focus on how this poverty can be reduced, how we can be checking on these inequalities, how it can be reduced. All these kind. Just a minute, it is loaded. So once it gets loaded, I will show the databases, how it is being taken. So there are many conceptual approaches in giving solutions for this SDG goals 1 and 10. So so there are some some of the focus areas are precision targeting, forecasting, monitoring, inclusion aware service delivery. These are some approaches. Even there are many some pinpointed approaches we have given here. Precision targeting, forecasting. Forecasting helps in if suppose a kind of cyclone is going to occur, you can forecast before itself, and we can alert the system and alert the concerned area to evacuate, and they can be kept safe. So this, see, poverty also can be related there. So if suppose any cyclone occurs, if they are in very high loss in their infrastructure, in their wealth, so it also goes to leads to some kind of SDG 1. So that is the thing. It is one kind of example we can focus on that. Inclusion aware service delivery is how much fast the delivery is being done, how much fast the service delivery is being done to reduce the inequalities. Like maybe a kind of area where they could not access itself, means even those areas has to be monitored, and they have to provide the services. Yeah. So this is the SDG global database. So here we can take this metadata repository, and we have data collection and focal points. So from these links, we can take the kind of data, data sets we can take from this. We can download and we can use with respect to our domain problem statements. So what are the key targets? So first thing, we have to eradicate extreme poverty, and we have to reduce multidimensional poverty. We have to implement the social protection systems, and we have to ensure the access to economic resources and services. And we have to build the infrastructure in such a way that to resilient the concerns such as climatic changes, health issues, and economic changes. So these are some key targets to be focused in SDG 1, so that to eradicate extreme poverty, of course, the institutions, the organizations, the NGOs, the people who work on these kind of social causes, they can collaborate with the concerned area, and then they can collaborate with the institutions to provide some technical solutions for the key targets which is mentioned here. Okay, so say for example, there is a flagship program called Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. Hope all of most of the higher education institutions have this Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. So that is one platform where we can attain these goals. So we can do some many technical activities, technical inventions to the people who reside in a poverty area, or in a area where they cannot easily access. So that is one kind of flagship program. So next, SDG 10 is something like we are going to have in the economic status where the growth must be bottom 40 means the 40 percentage. So as we have seen in the SDG goal, they are mentioning and the process with respect to the social, economic, and political inclusion with respect to this key target has to focus on to to reduce the kind of behavior, to reduce the cost behavior, to so that all people can access those services. Like see, nowadays we are having multiple platforms to book and order many kind of products. Say for example, in Amazon, in Flipkart, and in many kind of portals, in many kind of platforms, we are using that. Even so what is the basic need? There is like necessity one smartphone and with that application, and knowing about what to be booked and when to be booked, where to be booked. So that is one kind of invention where we can make some applications to the social cause, to get the inclusions, to get the easy access for the poor people, or the people who could not access many kind of services. For that, the minimum criteria is they should have a proper internet, and using the mobile phones, equal opportunity, and reduced outcome inequalities. Of course, we would have seeing for the past 60 to 80 years, we are giving some many kind of schemes for the backward classes, most backward classes, scheduled class, scheduled tribes. What they say is that the infrastructure must be built so that all people, irrespective of the communities, they have to get the equal rights, so equal access. So no one should be denied for getting the access. So then fourth one is fiscal, wage, and social protection policies. Of course, this social protection policies, wage is something like the people has to be satisfied. The people who hardly work has to be satisfied by providing some reasonable wages and protection policies. Like protection policies is something like if a female child or a female is going for a job, that there are many protection policies with respect to the safety and security. So for those things also we can approach us, we can do many applications, many apps with respect to there are many tie-ups, there are many funding schemes who, and even the government releases many schemes to for social welfare and protection policies. Then next one is encouraging the I mean the data for the least developed nations. So providing the ordinance, providing the access, this ODS and ordinance access for the least developed regions, they have to encourage keeping on giving some funding schemes. Many hackathons can be conducted to develop those regions. Okay. So what is the problem landscape here is to have an we have to take some let us take some data. So data has to be fragmented, and there should be some truth labels, some kind of ground level truth labels, so that these are the laws, legalized laws to have some kind of limitations to avoid the vulnerable communities. And they can also focus on the exclusion errors in social protection targets and service delivery. Exclusion errors is like some kind of exclusion, like some exceptions. can given in this kind of targeting and the daily lives. And if any kind of spatial binds plots is with respect to the space, or with respect to the rural areas, remote rural areas where they could not send the humans. Even see, we would have seen in many films that sending the horses, through horses they are trading. They are taking some lots and lots of bundles and bundles of services, bundles and bundles of products. So they it is also to be accessed here. And the fourth one is the bias community in terms of labor markets, in terms of public services, in terms of financial services. So there are some AI tools who provide services for these structural biases. I will show one of the AI tool for these services in the later session. Then they are focusing on resource constraints and monitoring gaps in dynamic crisis. If at all any dynamic crisis occurs, the constraints, they have to focus on what are the constraints given, and they have to focus on what are the gaps, research gaps, like we would use to say the term called research gaps. Here they are providing a term called monitoring the gaps in terms of dynamic crisis. So these are all some problems occurs. Say we can take any one or two problems here, and we can work on the data sets. We can work on some applications we can develop, and we can provide some kind of social cost applications to overcome all these problems. So why this AI? So why AI is required? So nowadays we used to talk, we used to say most of the ruling is going to be in terms of AI only. No, so it is a very good approach, or it is an factual approach. It is a positive approach where AI is going to be a part of our life. It is actually been part of our life, and it is providing many kind of positive solutions to overcome many kind of problems. So these are four common areas where the AI can be utilized for SDG 1 and 10. So prediction, optimization, understanding, and personalization. So these are some common points we can take up, and we can work on these objectives. Say, for example, this poverty risk scoring is utilized, or it can be given. No, it can be taken for the consideration where we can reduce the poverty, where we can alert by providing whether the concern area is being under high risk or low risk or medium risk. So you can also give the early warning. As we have said, forecasting. If you are focusing on the forecasting, we can give an early warning. Optimization, yes. So resource allocation, routing, and subsidy design. So say the Amazon cloud web services, the Google services. There are many services which provide resource allocation and proper routing channels, and to have a customized and um route optimization to work on, to focus on the SDG 1 and 10 to provide the efficient solutions. Like we can use drones, we can use some hardware and software combined concepts or designs to go to the areas where they cannot not access. They can bring the kind of products to reach them, like medical aid. There are many projects developed with respect to this medical aid with then drone technology. So those things and all can be focused. Understanding with respect to the poverty and inequality. So for this, like we need to know about the basic understanding of why this inequality is being there for a long term, and why this poverty is being there for a long term. See, we would have heard many in many countries like in Africa, no, we have seen in many channels or platforms like poverty. So the people will be very poor. They could not get no rice. They could not get food. They could not be feeding the food. So those things has to be focused here, and we have to understand. And we can give some AI based solutions or physical based solutions also for this understanding objective. Personalization is inclusive of digital public services. So digital public services is like, say for example, rather sending an letter. We are sending nowadays mails. We are sending SMSs. We are sending some links to know about what is what and what to be done, what not to be done. And we are sending some global national SMS or bulk SMS to all the persons who reside in those low-lying areas, by alerting the systems. So these are all some common objectives can be used. Like nowadays, recently also we used to get some rain alert through SMS by the government. So that is one kind of application, where it provides a digital public service to improvise the sustainable goals. So this is the data. So we have to work on these ecosystem. So these are all some of the ecosystems being listed here for our AI driven approaches. We can take any kind of data sets with respect to these data ecosystems. Like say for example, we can take some household surveys. Why this household survey is very important is this survey will provide the data about the person who resides in that area, where whether they are having say for example, if we go and to a village for taking a household survey. So this the household survey, the person says about how many cylinders we have, whether we have gas stove, whether we have proper toilets, whether we have these are some survey data where it can give a predicted solution to improvise the area, where to be improvised and where to be enhanced, where to be updated. And next thing is with respect to benefits, health, and education. So administrative records. So administrative records, of course, this has to be. This is maintained actually. This is maintained by the government. The government teams, where they have complete data with respect to health, with respect to the benefits, the people get, and with respect to the education. Now, like we used to have a term called UMIS or AMIS. So that is one application where the whole education data is being stored. So from that education data, we can take how many people are in below poverty and below poverty line. How many are in middle class? How they are in upper middle class? So we can take some data and we can work on that. We can provide some solutions for better education, like the government, many government, like in Tamil Nadu, our government is giving many schemes to upskill our students who have very very poor family background. So and also many NGOs are working on that. So this is one area where we can focus, and we can develop AI based solutions by making some machine learning, using some machine learning algorithms, pattern matching algorithms, and applications. Geospatial. This is one very important ecosystem is being built with respect to our SDG goals. So there are many data sets with respect to satellite images. They work on the weather forecasting. For example, if we need to go for a crop yielding an application, it can focus on where all the areas is being there and what kind of land is being there, and how whether this land is suited for agriculture or crop yielding, etc. And the another very important ecosystem is mobiles, payments, digital payments, and point of sale systems. Nowadays, we have improved many, kind of technology in terms of technology base where the digital payments, being is part of our day-to-day life. We cannot see kind of, cash exchange. You would have, before 10 years, before 10 years and all, we would have seen the cash exchange in retail shops, in many shops. Nowadays, you see, we are having tap machines, point of sale systems. We are having only swipe cards. We are having GPays, UPAs. So that is the technological advancement in our ecosystem where this SDG goals can be improvised. Social registry and grievance redressal. Grievance redressal is something like addressing the social cause and taking the necessary steps immediately or in term span of time. Say, for example, if a power failure occurs, we are dialing up to the toll-free number. So that being redirected to the concerned customer area, care area, where they listen, I mean, hear our grievances, and immediately they are giving solutions, right? So here, here it involves in digitalization. It involves in kind of AI-driven solutions. So automatically the message is being sent. So like so also in area the solution has been given, or the grievances has been closed successfully. Like that, we are getting messages, right? So this is one kind of ecosystem where we can focus. Then community generated data. Community generated data purely for the schemes, like the person who's going to who's going to avail some schemes, they need to have a they have to be educated. The people has to be educated. They have to have some information on how this community generated data can be performed. So what are the safeguards here? Like we can use this uh, one of the ML based approach, federated learning. So this federated learning will help in giving solutions in these area. So so this federated learning can be concerned with respect to the surveys, can with respect to the geospatial data, so with respect to the community generated data, and etc. So what are the facts? So the basic facts we can. So in short form, we have used FACCT. First thing, fairness. So that any kind of application we develop, we need, or any kind of application with respect to the social cause we perform, we need to provide some kind of ethics, and we have to follow the ethics. So it should follow the fairness, a proper fair enough representation to work on this SDG. And we have to focus on how this ownership is being performed, how the human in the loop concept is being working in our ethical accountability. And third one is data sheets, how we use. So there is some examples. I mean, some terms we use, sharp and line. So this is one kind of tool I can use for transparency model. So it creates model cards. It creates the data sheets and explanatory model. So SHAP or line model can be used. Safety, in terms of safety purposes, they focus on the concepts with respect to the adversarial learning, teaming, red teaming, and fallback processes. Privacy in terms of role-based access control is one common technique used in our AI-based models, and federated learning, deep learning models, transmission models also can be used here. So these are some focused areas where we can get the SDG outcomes. For example, if you are going to go for the targeting, so no poverty. So these 2 points can be addressed for providing some solutions for no poverty. And if suppose if we want to focus on health, so we can take this catastrophic expenditure prevention model to focus on SDG 1. So we can take data sets on these topic catastrophic expenditure prevention data set, and we can work on that prevention models, and we can give some solutions for this SDG 1. So this is actually, as I said earlier, this is a conceptual approach we are working on. We are, we are focusing on conceptual approaches, and we have to work some, there is a roadmap how to, how much time it takes. We will see in later slides that, say, for example, if we want to focus on education, so the scholarship targeting, like we can take this scholarship data with the proper permissions, and we can work on those scholarship data, and whether correct or whether eligible person is getting a scholarship or not, like that we can predict. Okay. And multilingual tutoring. In terms of multilingual tutoring, say for example, a common platform can be built where the multilingual provision can be given for the person who studies, who use that platform, who use that AI tool. But of course, we are having multilingual platforms nowadays, in AI platforms, in AI tools. Like it gives solutions in Tamil, or it talks in Tamil, it talks in English, it talks in Hindi, in any kind of regional language, it talks. So the AI is being trained with respect to the multilingual tutoring. And in terms of governance, the distributional impact simulation. These are, see, we can take these topic itself, these specified topic itself for our AI training, or AI based model. Like say for example, I can give a topic, I can create, write on a research article with respect to prediction on distributional impact simulation, impact behavior for SDG outcomes, or SDG 10 outcomes, like that I can give term for that, or I can take some prediction on or machine learning algorithms on biased checking credit scoring for financial improvements. Like that also we can provide. So these are some unique or focused topics where we can write our article, write the research article with respect to that. So next. Yeah. So there are many use cases. Base use cases here is like the conceptual approach where we can go for this SDG goals. Like let us take some satellite imagery. So we can take CNN models. We can take the data on night lights. We can take the survey on this, and we can identify the problems where it deprives the subworld levels. So the subworld level problems we can take with respect to this satellite imagery and the night lights information and the survey alignment. Then how one of another is like stigmatization. So stigmatization is also one kind of concept we can use CNN models to validate the community ground truth. Community ground truth is like, say for example, if by mistake the kind of the community or is being, they give some threat, or they give some kind of, they stop some services by mistake. They are by mistakenly, they have understood with an improper community. So we can, use our models, CNN models to validate the exact ground truth, and we can avoid this stigmatization, like kind of an confusion, uh, uh, or some kind of mismatch. And we can also focus on prioritizing the infrastructure, with respect to the infrastructure, the services, and the cash transfers. So these are some focused areas in high resolution poverty mapping. Then social protection targeting. These are the topics we can focus on. Social protection targeting, like we can take gradient boosted models for prediction of eligibility and leakage risk. Okay, so this is one unique topic here they address here. And we can also work on demographic parity. Demographic parity is one. This is also one kind of conceptual topic where we have to study on what is demographic parity, and we have to focus on to reduce the constraint with respect to the opportunities given. And SHAP, I told that SHAP is also one kind of targeting phase where they can focus on the case workers. Case workers is who are the laborers who work on daily wages, or some kind of people who work with temporary jobs. Then human in the loop system. So exclusion errors. Human in the loop system is, as the name indicates, the concerned loop. So say for example, sorry. Say for example, human in the loop is like the humans is being involved. So how it works is like it is collaborative model actually. Human in the loop is a collaborative model where humans and AI systems, the systems work together to expertise, to train, validate, and improve the AI models. So this provides actually accuracy, reliability, and ethical soundness. So this is an approach. This is an approach which is integrated, where it provides a feedback combining the strengths of the machine learning, machine intelligence, and the human judgments to provide a trustworthiness. I mean, trustworthiness with respect to the AI applications. So this is one kind of approach, human approach. And what is this demographic is like. So demographics, like of course, as the name indicates, it's going to provide some statistical data with respect to the population and the groups, particular groups. Some example is like the age group, the ethnicity, the household incomes. I told that we can take some surveys. So in survey document, these kind of information will be there. So there are 4 types of demography, like formal demography, quantitative demography, social demography, and cultural demography. So these are some areas we can focus on social protection targeting. Then comes the financial inclusion and consumer protection. So the AI data with respect to the credit scoring, this is also one important area where we can focus. Credit scoring with fairness auditing and reject inference. Like as a very common example, if we apply for a loan, and if we don't have a kind of credit score, and so it rejects our application, right? So we can focus on this AI database credit scoring, whereas how to improvise the credit score, how to overcome the problems faced in credit scoring. So that is one topic where we can find out the financial inclusion and consumer protection. Then we can go for this NLP, natural language processing terms, and APR. APR is something like percentage rate, with respect to the models. And another, so APR is like annual percentage rate. So probably this model can be used for used by the financial people, like the finance who work on the finance. They work on the finance models. So this topic can be placed for finance based research. Predatory fees, anomaly detection on predatory fees, natural and grievances with respect to NLP trials. Predatory fees is like sending some fake SMS to pay some fees by clicking on some unusual links or kind of an unknown links. Okay, so that is one topic where this can be focused on. Cyber security as well. Job matching and skill pathways. This is also one kind of use case where we can focus on job matching and skill pathways solutions. So gap analysis, vacancies, training, opportunities. So these topics can be focused with respect to NLP and machine learning models for job matching and skill pathways. And health access and shock prevention. Health access and uh, shock prevention is like sorry, health access and shock prevention is like uh, medical based. So this shock prevention is in terms of medical based. Like we focus on the health based prediction. For example, to control bleeding, to control monitoring the breathing monitoring, to restore the blood blood flow with respect to the vital organs, to with respect to the system shocks, in terms of building a resilient health systems. In terms of building a resilient health systems, and of course, catastrophic catastrophe is in terms of health and heart. So these are some topics, unique topics. Like rather giving a common topic, choosing a common topic, we can take these topic and work on the data sets and provide some solutions. Accessibility and inclusions in terms of literacy. Of course, we focus on education also. So we can also focus on speech related, like automatic speech related and chatbots again. So speech recognition, ASR stands for speech recognition, and TTS stands for text to speech. So conversions on text to speech, conversion, focusing on automated speech recognition. So providing solutions for this low literacy users. So these are some of the topics where we can focus on the accessibility and inclusions, reduced administrative and burden on inclusion. Reduced administrative burden and inclusion is like administrative burden, like they can reduce the administrative burdens, uh, which this comes under sorry, this comes under so this comes under the interaction with respect to policies, complex rules, and with respect to the psychological kind of inclusions. So say we can take some topics on psychological issues to reduce stress to reduce sigma, to reduce the disempowerment. So these kind of topics, we can take and work on the AI models. So this is template or an architecture where we can, in common, we can use this architecture. So of course, we can take the data sources with respect to the, say, for example, I'm going to take some social media or census or economy based or health based. The obvious process, the next process in the AI-driven architecture is the data processing. Pre-processing we will do. So we will go for this integration and anonymization. Then we can use the machine learning models or respective models or suitable models with respect to the domains, and we can provide the decision support systems for these two solutions. Like it, so some of the topics we have given here, like fair access systems, bias detection. Like we can consider these topics and all. So these are all very unique topics where we can focus on the research and we can work on this. And in poverty is like AI solutions for microfinance. Like if you search in the Semantic Scholar or in Google Scholar page, we can take get some references on this, and we can work on these SDG. I mean, work on these topics. So predictive welfare models, like predictive welfare models for focusing on the decision support, where it's going to provide the goals of SDG 1. So how this privacy and security is being performed? How this security is given here? Like we have to work on the role-based access. We have to work on data minimization. We have to work on the privacy. We have to work on the federated learning. We have to check for the penetration tests. So regular penetration tests, where it is going to provide some solutions where the proper variables, proper defined variables or boundary value analysis or boundary value testing must be performed here with respect to the privacy and security. So privacy and security, whatever we are going to do the models, we need to focus on the privacy and security of the design. Like the role-based access is like here they will be involved with respect to a client. They will be involved with a cloud service. They will be involved with an services with respect to the microservices. And the role which is related to the clients and server models with respect to the repositories, etc. And how we have to work on this. There are, I told that these are tools, SHAP and LINE, in terms with respect to the global and local explanations, with respect to the data and concepts, and with respect to the monitoring the disaggregated data. And we can also focus with respect to public transparency via dashboards and model cards. So dashboards is like some applications can be developed to provide information on the social, I mean, the services, the causes, and this outcome monitoring is with respect to the gender, age, disability, and location, with providing the solutions for the SDG 1 and 10 goals. Drift detection, like if there is any kind of drifts or deviations. So with respect to the data and concept, it has also to be monitored, and we have to retain on the triggering points. So SHAP and LIME is one kind of tool where we can use here. So I told it there is some roadmap to be done. So like we cannot like write an conceptual article. So some point of time we have to focus on working models and a prototype building where it can be taken with respect to three phases. Just this is my point of approach. If the team size is big, it can take also 3 months or 3 to 5 months also we can finish up. So we have to check up, we have to set up a governance setup like this. Governance is something like the teams, how governance body, how many people are going to be involved, and the data inventory module, how we are going to fetch the data, and how we are going to provide the information, and how we are going to store, and the quick win plots or quick win pilots. Like quick win is like how fast we check and how fast we provide the solutions, provide the modules. And in phase two, around 4 to 9 months, we can build up an emulation setup. We can build up 2 to 3 use cases, which we have seen around 6 use cases in our slides, and we can go for the application model. So basically, we know that we are dashboard, and it provides some kind of informations with respect to that. So these are some links we have used with respect to the metrics. So these are some matrices we used here. So these are the subgroups, sub-SDG links with respect to the targeting, poverty, inequality, resilience, and governance. So these are the terms we have to check in our data set. We have to set these metrics in our data set in such a way that we can focus on the concerned SDG indicators. So this is we cannot take raw data where it has some common metrics. This is a specific metrics where we can take the information with respect to the metrics. So that is why we have given this metrics. So this will simplify your kind of access to download the database. So if you type, you need want some shock responses in health. So we have to take the lead time alone. So if we want to take a resilient prediction, we can take this lead time parameter or lead time metric to focus on. So the respective SDG subgroup is 1.5. If we want to take focus only on the exclusion and inclusion rates, we have to take alone, only this information. So there are many keys, sir. There are many key risks and mitigations. We have to keenly watch on the discrimination data. We have to keenly watch on the breach, security breach. So whether the proper, federated learning and deep learning, and with respect to the access controls are being given, and there should not be an misuse of the oversight. Misuse of the models. So there should be a clear scope. That should be a clear concern. Of course, these legal safeguards should be maintained. So we have to work on the legal safeguards also by providing some securities, some firewalls with respect to those storage information. And operational failure, if at all any operational failure occurs, there should be a term called resilience testing. So this is actually a context-based approach. Resilience testing is an context-based approach, and of course, this resilience testing will have some kind of values to be monitored here. And if any fallback occurs, they have to provide some process where to refresh or to resend or to retain the operational data. So this is about the key risks and mitigations. So so this is the pilot plan and timeline, but this can be considered, as I said earlier, this can be considered if the team size is big. If suppose 50 members are working on this project, or 10 members are working, minimum 10 members are working on this project, based upon the team size, the months can be reduced. So like in nowadays, we can get data sets, we can get codings. So with the proper monitoring, with the proper educated, with the proper concern or with the proper legal information, we can focus on providing solutions for these SDG goals. So on the whole, there should be a common saying that there should be no poverty and there should be reduced inequalities. So who are all being involved in these no, SDG goals improvisation is people. The people, we are the people, the planet, the environment, the prosperity. So how prosperously we work, and peace. Of course, this is very important in our SDG, and how well we partner, or how partnership, or how the institution is being partnered with the industry in collaborations. So people, planet, prosperity, peace, and partnerships. So people, planet, prosperity, peace, and partnerships is the 5 P mantras for our SDG goal improvisation. So our AI can solutions, these kind of conceptual solutions with an domain specific models. It provides an efficient solutions to accelerate the reduction and provide solutions for reducing inequalities. And the partner here we say about the NGOs, the governments, the societies, academia, industries, any kind of persons who involve in these terminologies, can be focused and can be have a collaboration with them to work on the SDG goals. And it will have a high impact. So definitely, if we work on these topics, these unique topics which we have specified, so that will be very much useful for the social economic or social causes to improvise the goals. Yeah, this is about our session of SDG 1 and 10. So before, and look, I would like to show this the data sets to collect, to download. Like we can take any kind of any country data set and you can work on. That is like we can work on the countries where these SDGs are very much important. Those countries we can list out and work on those people, those data sets. So that will be very useful for us. And there are some indicators we know. So there are some more information where we can take from this website. So anyway, I will share all these websites data once the session it's over. So and there is a GPT like Chat GPT. We have a GPT for exclusively SDG chat. So this chat is something like it provides solutions or some conceptual based information, and we can explore many kind of information with respect to this SDG GPT. So it is yeschat.ai. It is an open source only, so we can use this. Say for example, if I want, it is like template also it is available, or we can type whatever we need to have some solution. Say for example, solutions for SDG 1 and SDG 10. So if we type AI based solutions, means we will get so AI based solutions for SDG 1 and 10. So it gives some set of solutions with respect to so this is actually inspired from ChatGPT only, but it exclusively provides the key research areas. Yeah. So it also provides some business models as well. Not exact coding, but some business models it can create. So like as we use in ChatGPT, we can use here also. So this is one tool we can use for exclusively working on chat GPT, I mean the SChat for SDG. So this is one kind of tool we use. So yeah, so as of now, so thank you for this wonderful opportunity, and if any queries you can ask. So this is actually the conceptual topics we have given. We can so based upon your domain, you can choose the topics and you can work on the data models. So data sets can be downloaded from this websites, SDG website, unstats.un.org. So data sets can be downloaded from this, and you can work on those unique topics and provide some solutions. We can take the nowadays we are getting some help on topics, so that is not a problem. But how far we focus on and how far we study on that is the literal thing we need to focus. Of course, this gives almost the solution, not the code, but the overall solution architecture, where we can pick some points on that and work on those machine learning models. And one more thing is that, yeah, semantic scholar. Of course, these we know, this semantic scholar tool we know. So if we type here research articles for SDG 10 or SDG goals. So there are many. So we can take from these also. Like it will also give a common many kind of references to focus the research on this. So there are many key areas here. So I think we can work on all these key ideas. Say for we have mentioned around 6 cases, 6 maps, 6 use cases. We can take we can pinpoint the exact topic here, and we can work on those models. Thank you for this session. Uh, Kiran sir, are you there?
Sir, thank you for your valuable session, sir, in SDG 1 and SDG 10. Participant, any question and answer are there?
No, if the chat is enabled, I think some person have raised the hand. Sarada, I think so. They can type in chat, I think so.
Attendees, participant, your mic is on. You can ask any question.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, thank you so much, sir. It's very helpful for us because nowadays everything we have to do with SDG goal only. So it's very nice to learn about the SDG 1 and 10 goals, sir. What I want to ask is, can you share that links which you the tools you showed in the last, no, sir? Can you please share the two links in the chat so that we can use it, sir?
Which tool, ma'am? Like that SChat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you so much, sir.
Any other questions? Participants? you can unmute your mic and then you can ask questions regarding SDG 1 and SDG 10. So thank you, sir. Dr. S. Balaji, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Can I take 10 minutes and I can.
Yeah, sir.
Sir, hi, sir.
Hello, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
nice presentation, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Really
sir.
nice presentation, sir.
Okay.
So we will have a 10 minutes break, sir. Then
Okay,
we will
okay,
join
okay.
once again, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you.
Participants, we take a break for 10 minutes. We can join sharply at 7:35. Please switch on your camera. Shall I take a screenshot? Participant, just on your camera for 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you, participant. We can come within next section for 7:35 sharply.
Sir, my camera is not enabled, sir. That's why.
Okay, ma'am. No problem, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
இருக்கும்போது தான் மட்டும் உண்பது விரும்பத்தக்கது அன்று. நம்ம வீட்டுக்கு ஆக்சுவல் கெஸ்ட் வந்திருக்காங்கன்னா நம்மகிட்ட சிக்கன் பீஸே இருந்தாலும் அது வந்து அவங்கள்ட்ட கொடுத்தோம். அதான் விருப்பம் பண்ணிட்டு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொன்னேன்ல அந்த
shall we start, sir?
Sir, please, sir.
Okay.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right. So, right. So, we'll move on to the next session, AI-driven solutions for food security and sustainable agriculture. So, before starting this, there was a question in the chat regarding how the AI solutions can be, performed with respect to the education purpose. Like one of the solution for this, like virtual tutor platforms or LMS platforms. Now we have LMS platforms, right? Multilingual platforms, so that can be developed with respect to the NLP and the machine learning models. So this virtual tutor can provide the necessity courses or necessary information about the student asks or seeks. So that is one kind of platform where this LMS system or data system can be used for providing AI-based solutions for the education-based SDG goals. So there are many LMS platforms. Hope we would have heard about this Swayam Plus or NPTL, which is done by IIT Madras. And there are many private LMS platforms who have been tied up with this Swayam Plus, like GUI network, HCL, and Paratrack. So there are many kind of LMS platforms. So there is one kind of solution where for providing an high quality education with an efficient resource. So this is one solution we can take up, right? So next we will move on to our another very important SDG goal, SDG 2, where food security and sustainable agriculture. Like this is one important aspect where our the nation gets developed. So security, food security and proper agriculture based process. If the nation does means that will be in a developed state. So we will see about some of the conceptual approaches with respect to the food security and sustainable agriculture. So what is SDG 1? It is named as a zero hunger. So the United Nations say about in 2030. So they have targeted all these goals must be satisfied in with respect to the year of 2030. So in such a way that all countries are working on these SDG goals, where we focus on this zero hunger. So that as the name itself a powerful term. There should be no hunger. That the person should not say I'm they are in a hunger state. So that is why they focus on this food security. Food security, as the name indicates, they have to secure the go downs. They have to secure in by providing some AI-driven solutions, by surveillance cameras, image processing. Like we would have heard many kind of political newses in previous years, like hunger strikes. In African countries, there are many kind of hunger strike. The people are very lean. They could not get rice. They could not get even a single penny. I mean, they do not have a single penny to buy. So all these can be related here. So even in all the most of the developing countries, this hunger based state is being there addressed. So we have to provide. So what is the base here is malnutrition. So malnutrition and food insecurity, as we have seen, said this secured storage processing must be there. Malnutrition, of course, there are many child having many malnutritions, so that has to be addressed here. So one of the two important common terms we are going to focus. as a conceptual approach. So food insecurity and malnutrition are two important problem statements here. Right. So what are all the solutions given here? So like we can focus on the precision precision agriculture, yield prediction, supply chain management, and resource management techniques. So all can be, so these are the key research areas where we can focus on SDG 2. Next, Zara, right. So, of course, the sustainable agriculture and food security are very critical to provide. So that's why we have to provide some predictive perspective and prescriptive and optimization solutions. So this can be related with the previous also, but these three important terminologies is prediction, prescription, prescriptive, and optimization solutions. So what are the focus areas? The crop yield agriculture, crop yield predictions, supply chain managements, and policy supports are the focus areas. So what are the challenges? So in regard this growing population, there is a high demand on this nutritious food. Nowadays, we are searching in many platforms for nutritious food, like how to be healthy, how to be more like we used to say the term called no sugar, right? Diet. We are making some diet. We are taking some nutritious food. We need to we need to take some get some knowledge, right? So there are many platforms in terms of respective demand. I mean, there is a rising, high rising of demand in focusing on the nutritious food. So, and the second challenge here, the focus is the climatic change effect, the effect of climatic change. So, now recent times also, there are many floods occurred, many shelters being drowned, devastated. So these are affecting the crop productivity also. So this is very important. In the second important challenge here is the climate change effect with respect to crop productivity, post harvest losses, and inefficient supply chains. Yeah. So this is literally by post effect of after the cycling effect. We would say we can relate with the say, for example, after the cyclone effect, there will be many losses. Water logging will be there in the agricultural farmlands, and due to that, the supply chains will be inefficient. Like the milk van could not be go if there is a high trench in between a pathway, or high kind of an the road is being devastated, or some kind of water logging is there, high in range of high range. So the supply chain would be cut to the concerned area. So there will be no power supply. There should be no proper shelters, no kind of groceries, no food. So due to that, the nutritious level will be down. So these are some security challenges we have to focus. Even we can take these topic also for our prediction, like but in these cases, some common terminologies are used. We can take this topic itself for our prediction process. Uh, so one important some of the possible solutions where we can focus on this SDG is drone and satellite imagery for field monitoring. So this is one important topic in precision agriculture, where we are going to work on image processing. We are going to do some pre-processing of data, and we are going to do some filtrations, image filtrations, and we have to do some field monitoring data also. So these are the four key points for precision agriculture. Second, based upon this data analytics, we can focus on the predictive models, analytic models for providing a proper irrigation, proper fertilization, and pest control. So these topics being addressed for the past 5 or 6 years, not for 6 years, like it is being started from before the 10 years also. But this is a very crucial or a critical topic where we are doing research day by day. We are taking many kind of, even the government takes many steps in these kind of topics, like very kind of common, not common, very interesting or very specific topic we can take from this predictive analysis. Like say, for example, if you check in our Smart India Hackathon, this is one important topic where they address for the farmers. Okay, even though the topic is being addressed many years, still they are seeking a customized or simplified solutions so that the farmers can understand about the analytics and they can follow as per the given predictive models. So the third one is like the models where they are going to increase the yield sustainably, not in an inconsistent way, but in a consistent way. So a proper fertilization, a proper water sprinkling, and proper pesticide sprinklings. So all these must be performed in such a way that the AI model must or should provide a efficient resource utilization in a consistent way. So first thing we have told about this drone and satellite is like, so the conceptual approach, how it can be done. So we have to take the data with respect to the satellite imagery and the sensors data, and if we are going to use the AI analytics tools for prediction of irrigation, fertilization, pest control models. Then the previous content, we are going to take some data analytics on optimized resources and data where this is going to increase the yield, crop yielding. Okay. Then what basic models we can use here is for CNN models and LSTM models for prediction of crop yields using the satellite climate data. So this is very important one. Even though we study on CNN, even though we study on LSTM, still there are many research going on this models, and we can specify, or we can have a justified models with respect to a common LSTM models and CNN models. Then so using these models, what can be done? What kind of solutions can be given is, we can provide a early warning to the farmers about the potential crop losses and also the weather forecasting. So it provides a weather forecasting, and so that the farmer being alarmed, and the person can be alert by reducing the crop losses. And also another solution using these models is integrations and actionable recommendations. So probably this can be something like integrating with the third party vendors and advisory services people for remedial actions. Once the farmers being get warned, the farmer can get some assist from these advisory services for recommendable and or actionable services. So crop yield prediction, basic crop yield prediction is again the data set we are going to take. We have to take is the satellite image data, the climate conditions data, and historical yield data. So all these three must to be taken for prediction. And we can use any CNN model, any customized CNN model, or any customized LSTM model with respect to the yield prediction. And this is going to provide early warnings and recommendations. Early warnings and recommendations. Yeah, so I repeat, we have to take three data sets: satellite, climatic conditions, and historical yield data. So this will be very useful for prediction where it provides early warnings and farmer recommendations. Next use case is pest and disease detection. So pest and disease detection is something like here they are going to provide the pest information so that if any leaf is being detected with a disease, so this image models or vision models going to detect or give some prediction solutions so that they can use the proper pest control to reduce the crop diseases. Of course, this topic is also being addressed nowadays in many research areas. The computer vision models they are using how quality, so the vision model in such a way that how much quality it has, how the image processing is being done, all the techniques must be addressed here. So the technique where the vision models is going to be used for detection of crop diseases must be addressed here. So as the name indicates, the data set we have to take here is the leaf set of leaf images. Here, what could be the solutions are like early detection. So early detection, which is being alert to the farmers means this can be one proper solution for the farmers that can be given. And also, so this project also is being developed recent times, developing some mobile applications to allow farmers to identify image risks. This is also one topic, kind of a problem statement which is being addressed in Smart India Hackathon. So addressing, so even though we are developing on these kind of applications, even there are some kind of hindrances where the farmers could not reach the exact the pest control information and the disease detection, so that these applications can help them in such a way that in probably these applications can must be addressed in a multilingual manner, like it should support Hindi in all the national languages. These applications must work so in such a way that the AI based application mobile app must be developed for this pest and disease detection. So here, what should be taken? The first foremost thing is the leaf images compulsory or the sensor data. If we are going to use IoT, if we are going to use a kit, so the sensor data as must be used here. So from this data, after the pre-processing is being done, any specific ML model with respect to the computation based assisted must be chosen, and they can go for this disease and pest identification. Like we can use Google Colab, we can use Python code, we can download Python code, and we can change our the training and the training data sets and the data sets to be validated data sets. So these are common things we follow for a machine learning project. We can use Google Colab, we can use any other ML models, simulation models. Okay. Or we can use Jupyter notebook. So which is very suitable for us. Which platform is very suitable for us? Irrespective of that, we can choose that. So this disease and pest identification is one solution to be given to the farmers, where again from that additionally and management advice can be given for the farmers. So then another important topic is supply chain optimization. So supply chain optimization, what are the topics can be addressed here? So we can address on the forecast demand, weather forecast demand, to reduce just a minute. So the weather forecasting data we have to take, and to reduce the overproduction of the supply chain, we can use this. Say for example, if we need only 100 bags of rice where the overproduction is being done, and if there is no space to store, and or if it is being placed in an open space, and during that time some theft or some kind of rain or any kind of natural disaster occurs. So those time, those over production bags are being wasted. So this forecast is going to say on demand. So supply chain is basically is an on demand process. The demand, if there is a demand, the supply chain will be, in an efficient way will be done. If there is less demand, the supply chain optimization has to be worked in such a way that it has to fit with respect to the production size. This is one topic. Another topic, we can go for the logistics. Yeah, this is very important here. The logistic reduction to reduce the food wastages, dynamic routing and logistics. So this is also one important topic in supply chain optimization. Then blockchain integration. Again, these topic is also being addressed nowadays in recent years for tracing up the logistic information and transparency of the logistic information. So even this blockchain integration topic is also being addressed in recent years. So for this, in common, we need to take the data of demand forecasting data and inventory data. So these two data sets are important. Then again, the same thing. We used to go for processing, pre-processing of data, and we have to take the, find out the confusion matrix, and we have to find out training data sets and validation and the data sets to be validated, and the size of the data sets must be common. So here, in every data set, we have to focus on the size of the data set where it should be common. It should not be in a variation of, or if we are going to compare, that times we can mention about the comparison data where we are going to address about that. Okay, so how we can do this? Like the optimization results with respect to routing and logistics. So routing, proper transportations and logistic informations must be optimized here. Any CNN model or any kind of AI-based model can be used here. So the base objective here is to reduce waste and efficient distribution of the inventory data. So this is about the supply chain. And next thing is the water resource management. Water resource management is also one important key area in our SDG. So here mostly we used to focus on the sensor-based models, the prototypes. Here mostly like hardware and software-based information will be gathered, and for optimization of irrigation scheduling. For example, a farmer wants to irrigate some crop, but the person does not know about when to irrigate, where to irrigate, at what time to irrigate. So this application or the application which we develop, if gives a proper schedule of irrigation, and that will be an efficient one to the person where this can be used. So there are many NGO, third party vendors. There are many kind of private or the funding schemes. There are many agencies who work on this water resource management in collaboration with the government. So government is taking many steps in collaborating with the water resource management. Even though we talk about this water resource management for many years, even still, some of the time we could not. Nowadays it has been reduced. So as compared with the recent years, nowadays it is being very reduced due to the high like kind of schemes and kind of promotions and kind of work is being done by the government or the statutory bodies. So this water resource management is being efficiently utilized, but there's still some more solutions to be needed. Like we can see the many water tanks is being driven. So maybe that water tank also we can keep some sensors to find out the overflow of the water, so that the wastage of water can be reduced. So an IoT sensor, an embedded device with respect to a software, concerning with respect to a physical based model, if we develop on that also, that will be a very efficient one for this efficient water resource management. And second is like with these predictive models going to focus on the reducing of water wastage. I told, right, so we can make some prototype using some sensors, water level sensors, and we can integrate the AI with our mobile application with respect to when machine learning models we train, and we get some data, and we can showcase some we can showcase the efficient output on that. So the main support here they can take up is like they can focus on this water scarce regions. They can focus on this water scarce regions, and they can integrate to provide a sustainable infrastructure to build the agricultural model. So here, that what data sets we have to take is we have to take soil moisture sensor data or the weather data, or both we can take, and specified AI model with respect to a domain model. So there are many models we have, specified models. So we can choose any one model which is domain specific, and we can focus on the prediction of water usage and the crop health management. Pilot deployment framework. This is also one unique one. This is so we would have heard the terminologies which we have seen in previous slides. Those things we would have heard very commonly, but this is something like pilot farms. This is one kind of topic where we can address actually pilot farms or regions in terms of pilot is something like not a large scale. It is in a compact scale. This will be in a compact scale, or I told, right, represent selective farms or some selective regions for AI implementation. So here definitely we need some hardware based model and the software. So integrated, we have to have an integration with an IoT sensors, drones, and the local weather stations. See that we have to get the data from all these. So we have to develop a prototype in such a way that we have to have an IoT sensor, set of sensors, drones, and the weather stations. So what can be done here is it establish a proper monitoring platform and feedback loops with AI and analytics dashboards. So this AI analytic dashboards are can be developed in a desktop manner or desktop platform, or in a mobile application platform. So most preferably in a mobile application platform, also it will be very useful. So here, what should be the data set taken is the pilot farms or the region data, the data of these regions. So that is why we use drone and the local weather station data. And it is going to take the data with respect to sensors and drones. So we are going to focus on pilot farms or regions, or in the compact region, not in a very big scale, in a reasonable area, and they are going to provide a dashboard, AI-based dashboard, and a feedback to the farmers. So here this project can hold all the solutions which we have seen in the previous slides. So this is one-stop shop, something like one-stop shop, where we can integrate, the problem statements which we have seen with respect to the crop yielding and the others. Here it can be implemented with respect to those topics in a single point or single prototype. So this is one one another important framework, deployment framework, but it takes some time to implement the actual prototype and the software required. Why? Because we need to get some drones and we have to fix the area, and this drone will actually evaluate the meter scales. Like for example, it starts from 1 and it starts from n. We have 2 cents of land. So in 2 cent, how many area can be segregated for yielding? How much area can be, how many cent can be divided for kind of making some well in those 2 cents. Let us assume that we have 10 cents of area, 10 cents of farmland. So each 1 cent we can segregate. So this drone actually is being integrated with respect to that. It showcases the square meter with respect to AI based dashboard with respect to the feedback, and this can be given as a feedback. So actually this topic has been we are working on this topic. So our college is working on this topic, and our students are working on this, and almost the scaling up of the square meter is being done since it is the students are being working on. I can no, we could not reveal additional information, but the students are working on the IoT sensors and drones. They are scaling up the farmlands, and it provides a square meter in a kind of a dashboard, and working on how much data. I mean, how much crops. I mean, how much cent or the square meter can be used for crop yielding the crops. How much cents or how much square meter can be used for digging up the well, so etc. And how much other areas can be used. So this is one kind of important framework or important project for satisfying our the SDG goal. So yeah, so this is another one topic where we can focus on the AI integration with respect to cloud. So there are many tools for cloud AI. So it focuses on the devices with respect to the real-time data processing on farms. Say, for example, if we place a sensor or a video surveillance camera in our farmland, so this real-time data processing, it can be taken for our analytics, and it provides a solution where actionable recommendations can be given for the farmers to provide a scalable farming, or to reduce the errors or reduce the latency time, the delay time. So how this can be done? So the farming, why? Because we are choosing up this training and capacity building. We have to assist the people, the farming people, how to utilize or how to work on the apps, how to use these apps, and how exactly they can have an approach on how the the disasters before the disaster occurs, how they can prevent their lands. Say, for example, if they have a weather forecast, they can do some necessary actions. They can get some guidances. If the plant disease, if any plant disease is being found in their farmland, so based upon the recommendations given by the assistants, they can do some updations on that. on their lands. So one important aspect here is the AI assisted farming practices must be educated to the persons who are the farmers by conducting workshops through some flagship programs. Like I said in previous sessions, like we have a flagship program called UBA. So this can be done this through this flagship programs or through institution level SDG goal, SDG organization teams. We can conduct workshops. Once we develop the application, we can conduct workshops to the farmers and we can educate them how to use or how exactly use those informations. And of course, we can develop the applications for real-time guidance advisory that can be integrated with this farming practices. Then third, how we can do is like community-based learning. So this is also one LMS platform where the SDG goals can be satisfied. In terms of education also it can be satisfied. So these are some perspective where directly the practices can be reached to the farmers by conducting these kind of workshops and guidance activities. So what is the policy and incentive support is being given? For we can take some subsidies by applying with respect to the schemes which is available, and the organization can fund by seed funding. So there is a a seed funding concept also. So the organization can seed fund for the person who develop these projects, and of course they can also provide some incentives for sustainable practices. So this can be performed. The second objective can be performed by the government or some kind of organizations who literally work on these practices, or NGOs, or the person who work on this SDG goals. And the government programs, I told, right, to utilize the government programs or to optimize the government programs. So the data-driven evaluation is also can be performed in terms of this policy and incentive supports. So future integration scaling, yeah. So in future, what kind of focused will be there is like I told, right, that pilot farms in a reasonable ways, and in a regional scaling, regional scaling. Reasonable scaling and with respect to an national integration. So we can focus on these pilot programs with respect to national and regional level. So what is this pilot farms in terms of impact is like, so there are many changes occur in technologies and techniques in terms of agriculture. So we have to be focusing on, we should be focusing on efficiency and adaptability. So there are two main terms here, efficiency and adaptability. So this must be a continuous learning, and we have to make some innovations on this field. So in such case, there should be some agricultural hubs where not only on focusing on the food security, but also about the education and the community empowerment. So like we need to set up some practical laboratories with the tie-up of entrepreneurs, alumni, through EDC cells, EDC cells, and we have to work on the AI-based models and the kind of robotics and remote sensing. All these can be integrated into these automated farms. So this concept of pilot farm is actually an innovative approach to agriculture, where it involves setting up model farms to test and demonstrate new techniques with respect to farming technologies and practices. So these farms is like is going to serve as an platform where the farmers, the entrepreneurs, the investors can collaborate with the farmers to develop their sustainable farming methods. So this is something like like for example, I need to take some aquaponic farm, which is seamlessly it can be integrated. Say for example, this mushroom cultivation, okay, mushroom cultivation facility. So we can use some robotic systems with respect to a visionary concept where some cutting edge technologies and innovative farming methods can be used for proper storage, for proper food security, and interconnected agriculture systems. So that in future, we can have a kind of a revolutionized, cultivated food kind of environment, and also we can do some many education and community engagement programs for scaling up these kind of pilot farmings. So there are many, NGOs who, perform the community-based engagement, form practices. Um, of course, there are, government entities, provide some fundings so that that can be searched. In maybe you can also check in our, science and technology, DST, you can check. Similarly, there are many funding agencies, so we can check on that also. These pilot farms is one unique kind of agritecture. We can say as an agritecture, like we use an agriculture for word here. We can say as an agritecture. This is something and kind of a vertical farming. So where we can involve in kind of computer vision models to focus on how it's being monitored. If at all any disease is being being found, how pest can be given for that. So those things are the common areas where these pilot farms can be performed, and one more point is like. So our main goal is something like SDG 2. So this SDG 2, we have given many solutions. So we have to develop a system where this the transformation of food systems must ensure an universal access to be, which must be safe and nutritious. We have to provide some nutritious food, and we have to promote this sustainable agriculture. So there are many tools. We have seen we can use common machine learning models, generative AI models to work on these projects which we have specified in the previous slides. So there are many kind of practices like resilient practices, improving storage, how we can improve storage, like reducing the wastages. So mostly if we see that we can have this IoT based sensors. We can use the drones plus IoT based sensors plus image processing models integrated with the AI analytics. So this kind of integration can be done. So that is why we call as a national integration here. So that is one point here we can take. So on the whole, the base here is like we used to focus on the sustainable architecture and how can be integrated with respect to this. Like we can use AI, we can use IoT, we can use quantum computing. But nowadays, recent days, this quantum computing is being being placed as a upgrading system for our security. So here the main goal is to have an equitable access and sustainable practices to provide a global food security. And I want to show some platforms with respect to the research also. This PPT, this was inspired from another PP which I was attended some days before, some months before. There are some, yeah. So these are some tools. So this PPT was, I attended one FDP some months before. So they shared some tools like perplexity.ai. So this tool can be used. Perplexity.ai can be used for our SDG also. So I just want to show about this AI tool. Like this will be in this way. It will be like this. Like this is the a model, and we can ask for any kind of. So we have seen about the climatic changes, right? So we can choose the topics from this, and we can read the research articles itself. Like directly, we can read the research articles based upon the research topics with respect to SDG goals. So the tool name is perplexity.ai. So this is one thing, and Semantic Scholar is also provides an kind of data. With respect to the SDG goals, we can take the papers and research articles. These are the other things where we can use in terms of research for the drafting and writing. Jenny.ai, chat PDF is for paper reading. Like if you upload one paper, I can ask many questions on that paper. It provides information on that. And if we want to get some summarizations of key research findings, we can use consensus and elicit AI tools. So just a minute. And this is one tool, clarity.ai. So for financial based, financial supply chains, this AI can be used, but we need to log in, and we need to get some kind of we can have a free chat, but I think for in depth, if we want to go, we need to pay some dollars. So for getting some insights on the supply chain and the financial based the informations data sets, we can use this clarity.ai. So this is one tool we can use. And I will show that another PPT. So this is one more tool where we can use AI based writing assistant only, PaperPal. So this can be used for research writing. We can use this like these kind of facilities. This PaperPal free version can be taken. Of course, it has paid version as well, but this can be taken for this. and in this like this it will be there. But so exact time exactly it will give. These are some tools we can use. This tool you can use Perplexity. This is very useful tool, perplexity.ai. This can be used for you can get many research passes as much as you can with respect to these SDG goals. This can be used. And one more thing already I said, yes, chat. So that can be used for getting the informations on SDG in a clear, exact information we can get from that. So thank you very much for the session which you have been given. I thank once again the management of the K. Ramakrishnan College of Engineering and the HOD, Dr. Kiran Bala. So thank you very much.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable session. Any questions regarding in this session, participants? Participants, you can ask any question regarding this session.
Good evening, everyone. I believe there is no question from audience. So let me give the vote of thanks. This is Mr. M. Karthik, AP. I will be delivering the vote of thanks.
I think one person
Participants, we have
managed.
given the mic access to everyone. If there is any question that needs to be asked,
Okay,
you could.
Thank you, sir. Myself, Aarti. I'm working as an assistant professor in Sudarshan Engineering College, sir, Pudukkottai. Okay, my question is, sir, that is, I'm very happy to tell that this is very useful session. That is very new to us. And thank you, Professor, for arranging this such a wonderful topic. My question is, sir, that is how many SDGs are available, sir? Just we look out for SDG 1 and SDG 2. So how many SDGs are available, sir?
From totally 17 SDG goals, there are 17 SDG goals.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so we can choose any kind of topic for our research. Like
Okay.
if you type in in Google SDG
Okay.
goals, it will redirect to the page with respect to the United Nations Department of
Okay.
Economic and Social Affairs. So there will be listing these 17 SDG goals. It starts from no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality. Similarly, like this will be listed. If you click on those SDG goals, they have mentioned about the statistics also. So, based upon the statistics data, you can take those data and you can work on with your respective domain AI models, and you can train and you can get some solutions on that.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
One more question.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Sir, this is Deepa from Panimala Engineering College, sir. So I'd like to have one question. So normally we'll be able to take up projects so that we'll be satisfying this SDG goals. Can you suggest some things that we can incorporate this food security and nutrition into the curriculum. So we belong to a non-agriculture or non-life courses as engineering colleges. So what is the possibility of incorporating all these things into our curriculum path?
Okay, ma'am. I can understand the question, right? Like we can specify, ma'am. Hello, can you hear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I think we can specify the pedagogical approaches in our curriculum. Probably in kind of value-added courses, not value-added courses, like the courses which we use for, as you said, now on course now, ma'am, like value-added courses, like similar to value-added courses, we can use some topics such as these pedagogical approaches and kind of, or we can specify the exact terminology itself, ma'am. Like we can specify, say, for example, we can specify climatic change, impact on climatic change with respect to SDG. Like that also we can give some topics, I think so. Probably I can explore and I can say, ma'am. So
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Sir, yes, sir, you are
Yes.
audible. You can ask, sir.
My name is Biju Balakrishnan from Parallel University, Vadodara. So, sir, I have taken the SDG 2. Okay, zero hunger. Is audible?
Sir, yes, sir,
yes,
you
sir,
are
yes, sir.
audible. Please go ahead.
Yeah, but the SDG 1, SDG 2, and SDG 3 are interlinked. Okay. Can I write this SDG 9 as a research paper taking from the SDG 1, SDG 2, and SDG 13?
Sir, actually, yes, sir. We can actually check on all the SDGs. Why? Because the UN nations is being developed these SDGs as a dependent only, not in a static or in a single point of way. All these SDGs are related. So we can
Right, understood, sir. SDG 2 means zero hunger means no poverty will come. Understood?
Yes, yes.
And SDG 2, if you are taking the SDG 2 as a near zero hunger, we are based on the food. Yes or no? So cultivation is more important.
Okay.
Okay. So for cultivation, SDG 13 is interlinked. Climate control.
Yes.
Okay. I am using by writing a research paper. Okay. Can I interlink with SDG 1, SDG 2, and SDG 13 in my research paper?
So in same research paper, in a single research paper, you are addressing 3 SDG goals, right, sir?
Yeah, SDG 1, SDG 2, and SDG 13.
All right. But okay, sir. You can check. First point is you have to check whether these 3 SDG goals with respect to the same data sets. If you take any data set, whether we need to check whether these 3 goals can be satisfied with the data set what we take. If that is satisfied, you can interlink these 3.
Okay, the data set is created by me. Okay. Or interrelated to this 3 SDGs.
Okay.
So based on that, I can publish a paper related to 3 SDGs.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. This is Sellamuthu.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Sir, can you say what are the barriers for implementing the SDGs? There may be some barriers while implementing any new process? Likewise, is there any barriers for the implementation of SDG?
Yeah, so in common, actually, in the first session, I told about the timeline, the maps, route maps, right? So that can be, that has to be focused first. So if the timeline exceeds, or if any kind of mismatch of the data in between the process, so that may lead to a timely process. So it may lead to that. So we have to check the timeline, like we would have studied in software engineering, like the requirements has to be gathered first, right? So similarly here also, before starting up, the requirements gathering has to be done, and once it is being clarified and confirmed, we can go for the scheduled process.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So participants, you can ask questions, like any more questions? Jyoti Sharma, ma'am, you can ask, ma'am. You have raised the hand. Ma'am, Jyoti Sharma, ma'am, you have raised your hand. Can you please ask question?
Chat in chat box.
Ma'am, you please pose the question in chat box, ma'am. We'll try to answer. Participant, any other questions to be asked?
Sir, I think she posted in chat box.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We come to know that she has posted, sir. Balaji, sir. Ma'am is asking, can you please suggest some no-code AI tools to design UI?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I will check it out. I will check it out.
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, you are asking about user interface, like user designs, right? Okay. So there are many tools, like if you know to use Canva AI, that is also one user interface. And there are some more, like UIZARD, 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 UIZARD AI is one common tool we can use. And yeah, Canva is also one of the tool we can use for this no-code AI. Flutterflow, there is a tool called Flutterflow. There is a tool called Flutterflow. So that tool can be used for, you can use this UIZARD, or Flutterflow, that can be used for this designing of UI. And for data analytics, Data analytics tool. Okay. Data analytics tool, I can check it out. But this Canva I have used, and Flutterflow I have used. So this Flutterflow and UIZard can be used.
Like we hope that there are no more questions from participants. Like if there is any question, you please ask. Else, we have shared the feedback form as well for both the sessions that held today. So all the participants who have joined today, please fill out the Google form that is for feedback. Sir, thanks a lot, sir, Balaji sir, for your informative session, sir. So the session was very. Ma'am, we have shared. Yeah, we have shared in the chat box, ma'am. You please check it out, ma'am. I would like thanks. I would like to thank Balaji sir for his informative session, and I would like to also thank all the participants who have joined today. Thank you very much. Thank you all, sir. Thank you, sir, Balaji sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, can you enable my chat so that I can post those links?
Sir, we have already enabled, sir. Let me check, sir. 1 minute, sir.
Sir, not showing, sir, in the chat box. I will share the screenshot also to you in the group, sir. Kindly check once, sir, please.
Yeah, this is available in the chat box, ma'am. Kindly check it out.
Balaji sir, you please send the material to us, sir. We will share those materials in the group, sir, so that everyone will make use of it, sir.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. Thank you, participants. Thank you.
Sir. Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, this is Vijayanathan, sir, from TRP Engineering College, sir. I received a mail, sir, but I didn't receive any WhatsApp group link, sir.
Sir, we will reach out to you, sir. Can you please share your phone number, sir?
Can I say now, or can I send a text here, sir?
Yeah. You can chat, sir.
Okay, sir. I will send my mobile number in the chat box, sir.
Sir,
Please
Balaji, sir,
send
you
the.
can leave, sir. These are feedbacks. Sir, Balaji, sir, you can leave the session, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, bro, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, Vijayanathan, sir, you please give your phone number, sir. We will add your number in the group.
Sure, sir.
Other participants, you please, you can leave the meeting as the session got over.
Okay, sir. Myself, Sahamita, sir, from Dhalashmi Srinivasan University. I have checked in the chat box. I was continuously attending this one from beginning onwards. But there are people from external organization in this chat. Due to policy, you might not able to see everyone personal information. Leave like this message is coming. Even I have message feedback link, please. That also is not showing properly in the chat box.
No, you are disabled
I
chat
cannot
box. No,
able
only
to get the feedback.
Can you check now? Ma'am, yes, ma'am, we got it. Can you check now, ma'am? Because we have enabled a few minutes before only. In addition to that, we will share the link in the WhatsApp group as well, ma'am. You can use that link and fill the feedback form, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I have Mohammed Faisal, sir. I have shared that screenshot to the sir privately. I messaged to him because I could not able to.
Yeah. We got it, ma'am. We got it. We will share the link in the group, ma'am. You please check in the WhatsApp group, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm the group only from. I will take it from there.
Yes, ma'am. We will post it, ma'am. We'll post it.
Thank you so much, sir.
Hello, sir. Shall I leave, sir?
Leave. Shall I leave, sir?
Yes, mom, you can all leave. Like we have shared the feedback link in the WhatsApp group. You please use that group and use that link and fill up the feedback form, please.
Yeah, got it, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you all.
Sir, shall I leave, sir? Myself, Vijayana, shall I leave, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can leave.
Shall I leave the meeting, sir, now?
Yes, sir. You can leave.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.